Well, today's the 12th, it's the 12th of June, it's 2024, and it's a Wednesday, it's market day here in Sineu, and we're going to have a little look around. The weather's been a bit strange over the last day or so, and it's still a bit strange today. Just come across a little old curiosity type shop, all sorts of different things, an amazing bird cage there. But about the weather, we had the storms yesterday, and several people have asked me about how the storms were, and if we were okay. We were actually in Palma, which is where the storms were supposed to be, but it was mainly over the airport, so we didn't actually get any of those storms. We had a bit of rain, but nothing very much. We were at lunch, and we could see that it was raining a little bit outside, not terribly. And then we get home and see the news and the terrible flooding that they'd had at the airport. Anyway, they've gone into this shop now, and it's got like all sorts of curiosity things in here. So they keep them interested. Sineu, one of our favourite markets on the island. This is the olive store. I've just seen down there that the temperature is 20 degrees, so it's gone a lot cooler. It will only last a day or so, and I think by tomorrow the temperature, or even later on today, the temperature may start to go up. And coming, so we'll make our way into the market now. This part of the market, we're coming in at a different angle today. Normally when we come here, we'll come by train, and you come into a completely different part of the market. This is by the old church, which was renovated a few years ago, and this is largely fruit and vegetables. Sounds as though we're being treated to some musical entertainment, something like that. Lots of lovely fruit and veg. It's local. Lots of this is, most of it local. As the oranges are. Cheese, sobrasadas. Traditional sorts of products. Singers. Very busy. Even though the weather's a bit inclement, but baskets. Right, Anita's going to go off, and I'll go wandering, because they'll spend ages looking at stuff that I won't be too interested in. There's the church there, which is worth going in, because they did spend a lot of time, money, effort in getting it sorted out. We used to bring school trips, and you could actually look in, and it was being renovated. We had some lovely cherries yesterday. Absolutely delicious. That's the entrance to the church. Just walking around the church now. There's still a few stalls here on the terrace. This is right outside of the church. We'll go down the steps here. Don't forget, if you're coming by the train, you'll be coming in at the other end. You'll be coming up the steps here. But I'm going to go down, and we're going to go down to the main square. And Sineu Market is one that we do have animals here. It's a sort of, it ties all the tourists you get here. You get farmers, and they will be buying and selling animals. Different times of the year, there are different sizes of animals as well. So sometimes it's just chicks they're selling, but you might find lambs at some time, even the odd donkey. See what they've got today. Yep. Quite an amazing sound that man's playing. This whistle that he's got is made out of pottery by the looks of things, and shaped like no other instrument I've ever seen. Lovely sound. Well done, that man. Just coming down to the main square where there will be loads of market stalls on it. And we're just up above it, so if you look down there, lots and lots of stalls down there. But I'm going to go ahead in this direction. Oh, there's some pies. Actually, I need to go down a level. It's actually coming handy up here because we can actually see animals. And the square used to be full. It's a lot less. Let's go down and have a look.
Wow.
Blue cheese is there. Still a lot of stalls, but I'm thinking there used to be more. Maybe that's my imagination. Anyway. So what have they got in the way of animals? Umbrella salesman, he could be doing well today. These are very popular. People have them on the terraces. Ponies not for sale, they're for rides. So they cordoned off area there just for the ponies to be walked up and down. Here we just got some dogs on display, rather yucky ones. Information point. We've come at a different time of the year. They have all of these agricultural machines there on display. And their tattoos. It's a little sort of an indoor part here where they'll have some more birds usually. Picture them. Rabbits as well. €8 a piece. 12 euros, a bit more expensive. 10 euros. Cockpit D. My son's now got rid of his, I'm afraid. Used to have lots of chickens in the garden, and just let the neighbour have them. When we used to bring school groups here, they would, some of the children would take home chicks. Not sure what their parents thought about that. That's it as far as animals are concerned. It's now just regular market. Not sure whether they have a flea market here. It's just the flea market I'm always interested in, where they sell all the second-hand goods. But sure if that's still here. We'll have a look.
Muro c'est claque.
Ja, dus die allemaal handje maken. Ja, dat is wel van lekker op.
Wild, ich war bei meiner Mutter, ja.
Doesn't seem to be so much on the second-hand side of things. only store that's doing it seriously. I'm wondering whether people have been put off with the weather, because I'm sure this part was all full of stalls in the past. And the weather today, or the weather forecast, there was a yellow alert on yesterday afternoon, and I think some of that's actually continuing today, and the weather forecast is talking about rain. I'm always amazed at these records. Really should be able to do something like that. Problem is they're made out of vinyl, and I'd want to cut them with a laser and produce toxic fumes. That's good.
I don't know if your parents can do this, but if we put them earlier.
Boomerang. Now, this market is every Wednesday, so there's going to be something here. And it is extensive. It goes down some of the side streets as well, which I probably won't get to today.
Aber kein Geld, alles arme Leute. Arbeitslos.
The railway station's just down the road there. There are some stalls down there, so virtually as soon as you get off the train and start walking in towards the centre, you come across market stalls. And this, of course, would be one of the places Anita heads to. Lots of plants, including the herbs and the spices and the flowers.
Das wäre normal. Weil sie nicht wissen muss mit ihren Aggressionen oder Dingen. Ja, sie gegen den Kopf. Weil sie nicht wissen, wie es mit umgehen soll. Mit Aggressionen oder.
I think I saw him further down today. He is usually here.
Ja, so.
More plants down this way.
Und da habe ich so, darf ich mal drauf?
Products directly from the farmer. Good to hear. This is a bread stall. Beautiful breads.
And then this one's
Doesn't matter. Don't you touch.
Est-ce que c'est son?
Strawberries there from Manicourt. And over this side we've got more flowers.
Yo creí que había puesto la hora a las 6:15. La había puesto a las 6:15.
Handmade soap made in Mallorca.
Dem her. De er ikke store, dem her.
Et on n'a pas été jusqu'au bout. Ah bon.
Just coming up to the crisp store, you can see lots of people walking by, eating the freshly made crisp potato chips. And I'm guessing they're going to be made from local potatoes. Got a pile of them there. There he is making them. Muy bien. I think I've spoken to that lady before. I just will go a little bit further, just because this is where the sweet stall is. If you've got a sweet tooth, wow, it's a stall for you. Well, I just knew they wouldn't be able to resist.
I'll get them ones on as well.
Tulips, have they come from Amsterdam?
2 bags there full.
And 2 more bags, oh yes. Are we done?
Yes.
Well, we're going to make our way back to the car now, and then on to our next little job, which is to look after grandchildren. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.
Got to be done.
Well, we're in Llucmajor now, and just stopped off for lunch, and Malena's had a huge chunk of tortilla and some mushrooms in there. Actually, it's really good.
Vegetarian.
And vegetarian.